Alright, today we're going to be comparing Hofbräu Original and Birra Moretti. Hofbräu Original is a Munich Helles. It's 5.1 ABV, and it's one of my favorites. Birra Moretti, Italian. I think it's 5.0, but I'll have to verify. Let's see. No, it's 4 point something here. I can't read it. 4.9? 4.69? Well, it's listed right down there. So hopefully this will focus in and you can see it. Anyway, one well-known, widely available Italian beer in the U.S. is Peroni, and it's not good. And I've had Birra Moretti before, and I've been fine with it. It's been fairly decent to me, and I enjoyed it, so we're going to see how it stacks up side by side against something I know. Hofbräu, I know. So now we'll see if it's really any good. Now, I'm going to do it blindfolded, but you can see that the colors are similar, but the Birra Moretti has a little bit more foam on it. Not much of an aroma. Not much of an aroma either for Hofbräu. Anyway, I'm going to close my eyes. We will mix these up here until I lose track of which one is which. And once I lose track, then I'll go ahead and start tasting. And the criteria is, which one do I like better? Which one would I like to have another one of? I already know that I would like to have another Hofbräu because that turned out to be my favorite beer. And very rarely has a beer in one of these comparisons outdone Hofbräu. Henninger, another German beer, I did a side by side. Henninger, actually, I chose it over Hofbräu. Does that mean that Henninger is my favorite? Well, not necessarily. It was a one-time contest. But I would assume that I would like it as much as I do Hofbräu, and maybe even more. Well, hopefully, with all the yakking I've been doing, I don't know which is which, and hopefully the foam on top doesn't give it away. That's rich, flavorful. A little hoppy up front. The hoppiness kind of stays to the finish. There's not much bitterness, hardly any bitterness at all. Or there's bitterness, but not dryness, not a sawdusty feel to it like a lot of adjunct lagers have. And that's good too. And I think I felt the foam. I think this is the Birra Moretti. Which means that I hope no bias comes into play here. To me, it's what a beer should taste like. And whenever they have Hofbräu on tap at any place that I go to, that's usually what I get. Unfortunately, a lot of American restaurants don't have it on tap. You got to go to a European restaurant or a German restaurant. I'm talking in the U.S., or at least where I live. Birra Moretti, it's not widely available either, but it is available at maybe an Italian restaurant here or there. There is one Italian restaurant who used to sell Birra Moretti, but they don't anymore. Surprisingly, the Birra Moretti is very good and very comparable to Hofbräu. I could definitely drink another one of those. I'm going to say that this one is just a tad bit stronger. Just a tad. The flavor is very similar. Same type of flavor, but just a tad bit more sharper in this one, I think. But that goes down smooth. Good initial taste and a good finish. And the same goes for this. It's really tough to pick between these two. But I'm going to finish or drink some more of these until I can choose one. Because I can't at this point. This is now having an aftertaste that is becoming present. And so does this one. It's seriously almost like drinking the same beer. Now that finish was kind of weak in comparison. It's amazing how these tastes can change from drink to drink in some cases. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Or maybe my taste buds are becoming adjusted somehow to these beers. Big gulp. I believe I'm going to go with this one. And it is the Hofbräu. I've got tape on here so I know which one is which when I need to know. So, a surprising performance by Birra Moretti. Maybe one of the best Italian lagers that you can get, or at least you can find in the US relatively easy. Birra Moretti L'Autentica. It's a good beer. I'm not really even sure what this is classified as. Probably a European lager. But I don't know. It could be a Helles style beer made in Italy. I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. It was definitely better than Peroni. Peroni, when I did some side-by-side comparisons with Peroni, it really produced some flavors that I didn't like, especially the finish. Sawdusty, dry, not very good. I got to the point where I didn't want to drink anymore. And whenever it's available in a restaurant, I don't get it. Get something else. But this one, I definitely won't avoid this one. And just for shits and giggles, we just mix the rest of these two together in about a 50-50 ratio and just see how a mixture of the two turn out. And I imagine it's going to be indistinguishable from what I've been drinking before with them separately. Yeah, it is about the same because the beers are so similar already to each other. Well, there you go. Giving this one to Hofbräu by a hair. The Birra Moretti, had I included that in my 32 beer triple elimination bracket, I think that Birra Moretti would have done quite well. So here they are, a slight edge going to Hofbräu, which is tough to beat. And this is going to be tough to beat too, if I include this in any other comparisons, which I probably will. All right. Thanks for watching.